What is up, everybody? It is Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys. I know it's a little late, but I'm going to try something here. Not saying anybody's going to show up. We may have somebody, maybe. Um, let's see here. I'm trying to figure this out. Kind of just here to hang out for a little bit, talk to you guys. The titling of this live stream is obviously Danny and Gray's Yard Sale Finds episode 1, and we're doing this one live. Kind of going to talk to you guys about some stuff. I'm hopefully going to start doing these weekly here on the channel. I wish I kind of would have done this, but haven't actually done so because I have found some good stuff, and I do want to go in and apologize to anybody before I get going if I get to coughing or anything. Still trying to get over this sickness, but we're getting there. I had to actually go back and get some more antibiotics today because the first batch didn't work. Still kind of coughing up stuff, and it's just annoying. We are going to get to Donruss. I said that yesterday in yesterday's video, and guys, I couldn't help myself. Me and Grayson ripped the hobby box off camera. I wish I would have saved it for the camera, though. Oh my God. I actually pulled a redemption. It's kind of stupid, though, saying that, because it is a Hailie Deegan autograph, guys. And I redeemed it. Now I'm going to see what happens, but we are here for another topic tonight, and that is talking about our yard sale finds. And this is going to be our episode 1. I've done these, but it's been years ago when I last done one of these. If you guys don't know, I'm here to be honest with you all. I actually am a reseller, so to speak, and that's kind of how I make my ends meet at this current time in life. So yard sales are one of my big exciting things that I like to go to, and you can actually do really well at yard sales. I watch a lot of resale channels. Got a lot of friends kind of made some here and there on watching these guys, and I'll comment on their videos, and I enjoy doing that, and I actually learn a lot from watching them. And this year has really proven a lot from what I've been able to find, and stuff that I normally wouldn't look at, I've actually been taking a look at. So I've got some stuff laid out here. Now, some of this is on my eBay as of right now, and some of it isn't. Haven't gotten around to it. Kind of got to look up some more stuff on it before I list it. But crazy finds this past weekend. Wasn't really a lot for Saturday. Friday, I had 2 sales that I went to, and it's kind of hit or miss on those. But I was able to find some old Transformers at this one sale, and I bought those. I think actually I got a Ouija board too. It's out in the storage building. It's also has been put up, but I don't have that in here. Kind of creepy though, buying a Ouija board. Never thought I would do that. But I bought this old Transformer. It's from '85, so it is one of the originals. In good condition too. Nothing wrong with it. And then I got one of these, 2 of these actually, these cassette Transformers, and they do fold out. One issue on this one, the head doesn't want to stay in, so still kind of valuable though on these. This one is going for about anywhere from 20 to 30. This one, trying to remember all this stuff in my head, it's kind of hard. I want to say these are about 15. This one I put as 10, I believe, because of the head situation. But still, pretty good find there. Only got, I think, what I have, $1.50 in all those. They were like 50 cents or $2. It might have been $1 for that one and 50 cents each. So only $2 there. Should be a good profit turn on that if they sell, which I think the blue one is going to sell before long because we got several watchers on that. And then went to another sale at this community center thing. This was on Friday. The sale started at 3, which was very odd. But I kind of understand. They were older ladies, and I guess they wanted to kind of give everybody a fair chance, people getting off of work on a Friday evening. And I actually found some stuff there. I think I spent a total of $6.50 at this sale, and if we sell one of these items, we're going to get our money back. Bought 3 of these flash cameras, these quick snaps. I'm sure everybody remembers those. If you got any age on you, where you take the pictures, go to CVS, Walmart, or something like that, drop them off, get them developed, and etc. You know how it works if you've done it. I remember the days of that. But bought those for $1 a piece. So I got $3 in all those, and they're going roughly for about $15 a piece. So I lotted them up. So they're available at $45, and I think they should go for that. So if we sell that right there, we got our money back on that. Also got this. I thought it was just interesting. What was crazy, I didn't have any internet service at this sale, and I was like, oh my God, I was freaking out. First time I had really dealt with that, so I was just throwing darts, you know, in the dark, so to speak, hoping that they stuck. And found this Messiah collection, and it is to do with Jesus. It's kind of an ornament set. It's a 5-piece. They had it for $2.50. I was kind of like, I don't know, but I kind of thought it was a neat set. And people are always buying Christmas stuff throughout the year. Excuse me. So I took a shot at it. Not really a valuable set. I got it up for 10 with shipping as well. So you know, if I sell that, I'll just be happy to get it gone. But if I don't, no big deal. Now this next piece, I was really happy to find it, and I actually found about a month ago a Stone Cold Steve Austin and a old Mark Martin, the vintage NASCAR t-shirts. And if you guys see who it is, you'll understand why. This is a 1995 Nutmeg. Now, the only problem I don't like is they had cut the tag out. But I kind of listed it anyways in hopes because of the print. The print on this is not cracked and peeling whatsoever, really. And a lot of these, you would see them from 1995. Obviously, they would be destroyed, peeling. A lot of the ones that are listed are like that. But this one is really in pristine condition. And I know somebody watching... if he watches this, that being Neil, would go crazy to find that. But actually bought that. For those of you who don't know, these old vintage t-shirts like this can fetch some pretty good money. It's according to what the print is and stuff. This one is going for about anywhere from 60 to 70. Some people's got it for 100. I put mine at 70 because of the print quality on there, and I think with the tag missing, that's really not going to throw it off too much. But you know, we'll see what happens with that. And I know some of you guys are probably like, what are we doing here? This is not what we normally do. But like I said, I wanted to do something different here and see, you know, what the liking is. And I plan on, you know, doing what we want to do anyways here. It's our channel, mine and Gray's. But I figured maybe, you know, once a week, I won't go live every time, but I'll make like a little clip of what we found. But I also went Saturday. Saturday was not the best. This past weekend, I did not really do that great. I did find something I never thought I'd find. We'll get to that in just a second. But I was going to this one sale. They had some old vintage toys, but I got beat. The sale didn't start till 7, and somebody was there at like 6:15. You can't compete with somebody like that, and that's kind of crazy. Excuse me, in my opinion, showing up that early at a sale. I mean, I get it, early bird gets the worm, but geez, they're starting it at 7 for a reason. I mean, I've shown up at sales like 10 minutes before, 15 minutes at most. But anyways, I went there and I was like, where is the stuff? You know, I asked them what it was, you know, where it was, and they said, you know, you done been beat. So whatever, we moved on, and mom was there with me, my wife and son. And my mom walked up to me and said, you're going to want this. Well, guys, I don't know if you know, it's been back in March. I done the anniversary thing for our town that had the tornado where they made a book. Well, this is the actual book. I've been hunting this exact book for, oh my goodness, I'm just going to say at minimum five years, actually more, a very long time. It's more than 5 years. It's every bit of 10, and no luck. Never thought I'd find it, but now I own it, and this copy is in pristine condition. So I only gave $1 for that, so that's obviously not for sale, but I wanted to share that. At the same sale, I actually picked up this Richard Petty watch. This is pretty cool. We're going to keep this, obviously. But it says the official licensed Richard Petty sports watch. It's kind of a semi-cheap. You can tell. I don't know if you can see, but that watch is pretty cheap made. But still, I had never seen that. And I thought it was pretty neat to find something like that. So only gave $1 for it. Couldn't go wrong. And while we're on the Richard Petty subject, I picked this up a couple weeks ago from Edward McKay's. Gave $4.95 for it. It's a Pez dispenser for Petty. So that's pretty cool. And, you know, like all the little Richard Petty odds and ends. Going on, I think later on Saturday, or maybe this was it? It was after we went. Really did not find much on this past weekend. I didn't feel the best, but I kind of went out just because I needed to replenish some stuff. But I found Guitar Hero World Tour for Wii. That's on average about a $10 to $15 game. This one doesn't have the manual, but the disc is in good, so about $10 for that on any given day. Believe it or not, these Guitar Heroes are pretty good sellers, especially some of them. Some are more sought after than others. But I tell you what really is sought after is those guitars that come with it. You know, the drums and stuff. If you've got any of that stuff, it fetches good money. Now, I'm probably giving away some secrets some of you guys don't even know nothing about, but I'm just being straight up with everybody here, letting y'all know some of the insiders on some of this stuff. But yeah, that was a good pickup. Only gave $1 for it, so if it sells, we'll come out good on that. And then went to a crazy sale though the other week. A lot of the stuff is already sold off, but it's kind of where I got sick at. I'll be honest with you, and thinking back, that's honestly probably where the sickness came in at, as to why I've been sick. Went to this kind of a shot in the dark sale. Seen the sign on the side of the road. Me and Mom were out. We had already went to a couple sales. Now this was on a Friday, and it just said yard sale. When we got there, there was nothing out in the yard, and I was like, Mom, are we being set up? I don't think they're having this. I don't know if they're quitting, because it was about 10, so it was kind of still early for on a Friday. But then this lady comes out. We went in the house, and they were actually having the sale inside. And what had happened was this gentleman, he was a ex-military, had passed away, and then his wife was in hospice. Well, she was actually well enough to get out of hospice, which was awesome, and she's going to have to go to a nursing home where they were having to get rid of the house and everything in it. So anything you saw, as long as it wasn't attached to the wall, so to speak, was for sale. So I started looking and went into one of the rooms. I like to do a lot of media stuff, like movies, cassettes, DVDs, VHSs, stuff like that. It's quick and easy to ship. And it's just something that I kind of tend to see myself selling more over time. And they actually had some rock and roll VHSs, and I was seeing like AC/DC, Def Leppard, you know, all those Aerosmiths, Motorhead, all this crazy stuff. And I was like, this is pretty interesting. You don't see these type of VHSs every day, and I know certain ones can fetch pretty good. So I started looking at them. Lady come in there and she said, are you interested in these? I said, yeah. And she said, how about 2 a piece? I said, ma'am, I normally don't pay that much for VHSs. I don't usually give over $1 for them when I buy them at sales, which, you know, I was being respectful. And she says, okay, that's fine. So I started and kept looking through these boxes. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm getting up to like $50, $60 just in VHSs, and I really didn't want to spend that much just on those. So she came back, and I was talking to her. I was like, we're gonna have to do something about this. How about I make a pile and I go through the rest of the house, and I'll keep adding to it, and we'll come up with a big price at the end. She said, all right, that's fine with me, no big deal. So I kept adding to this, you know, this pile and stuff, and I was finding some crazy stuff. I'm just gonna show y'all some of the stuff. Some of this I'm keeping, but some of it is already listed. I had found this Corey Stillman in person, I think, autograph from the Hurricanes. I got a Mark Martin signed card that looks like it's in person. And we got a Bobby Rahal. It was in person, so those were pretty cool to find. They had some NASCAR stuff, so I had some hero cards that I had found. And I'll get to the price on everything. Now, I can't show everything that I bought because some of the stuff is already sold. And I've already made my money back and then some on that sale. But I thought it was pretty cool seeing these hero cards. Here's a Monk Tate. Shout out to Roger Riggs. It's a little Virginia Old Timers Racing Club magazine or some kind of deal that they must have went to. But Monk Tate signed it. Got a Bobby Labonte signed Slim Jim. There's that one. And these fold out. So that's, I don't think I have that one, so that was pretty cool to find. We got this one. I thought that was interesting. Darrell Waltrip. It's got, whoops. It's got like a little gun thing on there that he's advertising. Now this was sick. We got, it says 2 Opal, 86. So this was obviously signed like 1986. It says Kit. And then Knight Rider, David Hasselhoff. Signed. That is definitely staying in my collection. Knight Rider was one of my favorite shows when I was younger. Obviously reruns at that time, but I got the complete series over there. So that was pretty epic to find. I got a pack of cards. I don't know what it is, 2006 Topps. Maybe we'll pull a cool rookie. I thought these were neat. Obviously, Carolina Panthers fan. These are like a set, and they've never been torn. There's 4 of them here. They're all the same. But you've got Hall of Fame game cards, 95. First regular season game. First regular season win. First game at Ericsson Stadium. And it kind of just tells, you know, interesting stuff on the back. So those were pretty cool. And then I got this Monk Tate signed hero card. Again, shout out Roger. Don't know if he'll ever watch this, but nonetheless, that's just some of the stuff that I kept. Not really a whole lot that I wanted to keep, so to speak. More so just bought the stuff to get rid of, to sell. But anyways, like I said, I had a bunch of stuff. I spent $48 at this sale. Now, the ladies wanted to, you know, not really negotiate much because they had their set price in mind. Bought over 200 items from them, just, you know, odds and ends. And, you know, I let them choose what they wanted for the stuff. The first lady said 25. I said, we can do better than that. And I think the second lady said 40. And I was like, okay, that's cool. We'll do that. Because I gave them both a chance to shoot me a number. And I obviously paid the 40. And then I went back and found some more stuff. And I spent a total of $48 at this entire sale. And here's some of the cassettes. Now, I've sold off about all the other ones already. So there's really not much left. We got a Motorhead tape. I don't remember how much I've got these listed for. Here's a Fleetwood Mac, The Rumors. I'll remember that if you've listened. Some really good stuff, too. Good titles. And then this, I was shocked when I looked this up. It's Metallica, Kill 'Em All, the Megaforce Record Incorporated. This was like one of the first print runs of this cassette. In good condition and everything. Not in... This cassette by itself is selling for about $120 on average. If it was sealed, it's over $200. I was just impressed. I've got 20 cents in every item at this sale. So, pretty epic, in my opinion. You can get lucky every now and then. And I definitely got lucky at this sale. I've sold a couple picks. I've got this pick set right here that is Def Leppard. This was given out like you had to buy it like at a concert or something. Limited to 500 produced. These are not real signatures, but it's like commemorating Def Leppard there. So pretty cool on that. And they had some Kiss stuff. This is an original from 1977. I think this may have came with an album, or I'm not really sure. But this is an original. And pretty cool find, to say the least, and knowing that I've only got 20 cents in it. And I think I got it listed for 20, and that's about what they go for. So pretty cool there to have found that. And then what do we got here? This is like a comic poster or something. I think it was going for about 35 to 40, but it was in there. So pretty cool. We've got a sheet of stamps here, Star Wars, and this was when stamps was 41 cents all the way back in 2007. So that was pretty cool to find that. I think that's going for about 11 bucks or so. And this right here, I'm nervous opening this up every time I do it. I cannot believe this when I found this piece right here. I'm going to open it up so you guys can see it, but I'm going to definitely take my time and be gentle with it because it's kind of fragile and everything. But this is an original 1986 first print run movie poster of the famous Top Gun. You guys can see it. Now it does have bends in it. Obviously that's the way it was folded up. But it is an original. At the bottom you can see copyright 1986. And guys, I about fell out when I looked this up. Would never have believed that. And knowing that I've got 20 cents in it just makes me go crazier. But nonetheless, this poster is going. I know you got to sell it. That's the thing. I always hear that a lot. But no hurry. If it wants to sit, that's fine. It's going for 200 bucks, guys. So that was an insane find in itself. And if that thing wasn't creased like that and it was actually done out in a frame, it's about 800. And if it was signed by Tom Cruise and actresses, it can go for even more. So I mean, I was really lucky with that. I've sold some the VHSs are already gone, minus a couple. They sold off. I done those off in a big lot. And then I think I sold, like I said, some of the guitar picks. I sold a Queen, the rock band group Queen. It was like a promo tape, and it was only like 5 minutes worth of film on the VHS. When I looked that up, I was like, oh my God. There was like 3 listed on eBay. One at $125, $130, one at $140, and then one at $150, and then one had it where you can like buy it now for like $200 and some or something. I was like, holy crap. So to get mine sold, knowing that I only had 20 cents invested in it, I got it out the door for 90, and it was pretty epic to get that. Took a best offer. I had it for 120. They shot an offer 90, took it, and I was like more than happy to do that. But I also purchased this. Now I haven't listed this yet. It is a chair, still sealed, from Super Bowl. Which one is it? I want to say 32. 22? No, 32. And it is by Miller Lite. And it's kind of a blow-up chair. It's pretty cool. This one, I think this thing's going for about $40. But I just haven't messed with it yet. It's kind of heavy. So I haven't gotten around to it. Some of the other stuff that was at that same sale, I got that at that sale too. We have a Christmas ornament. It's by Kiss. We got this, let's see, Jeff O'Neill bobblehead. It was from Hardee's. I think I gave like $5 for the stuff when I found all that. This was a trading card from 1970. ABA. Pretty cool there. We've got another comic poster. This is pretty epic here. No, it's not. It's a game. Sorry. It's a game. It says coming soon to PlayStation, Game Boy, Saturn, Game Gear, and DOS CD-ROM. From 1996, we've got Iron Man, Exo, Manowar in heavy metal. Pretty cool. Look for the comic book crossover from Marvel. And It was not yet rated, so that's pretty cool to find that. Somebody may be interested in that once we put it up. Then we've got, I think this is the same guy. Where's that card at? It's signed. What was his name? Corey Stillman. Signed photo. We've got a Dwight Yoakam. Now, I've come to find out that this is actually stamped. It was like one of those where I guess where you could send off or be a fan club member. I was hoping it was actually signed, but then I got the feeling of it, and you can tell it's like it's ink, but it's stamped. And if you look on the back and get it in the right light, you can see where it was pressed. So still pretty cool. Wished it was really signed. We got a Black Sabbath, kind of one of those, I guess you would be a fan club member and they would send you that. I don't know the whole deal. It's marked 1203 on the back. I don't understand what that's all about, but still pretty cool to find that. We've got the Hutchins. This is autographed. I don't know much about that group. This looks like it was kind of a portfolio, and it's telling about them. Maybe you were in the fan club, you would have got that. I don't know. We've got an old like newspaper magazine from Queen's Rhyme. Queen's Rhyme, I guess that's how you say that, from 1983. This thing's kind of fragile, but it's kind of a fold-out newspaper. Thought that was cool. I'm not sure. Maybe if somebody knows who that is. Not much chat going on tonight. Let's see if I can see. Yeah, nobody's really talking. We got 4 people watching, but nobody talking. This is an old poster. I really couldn't figure out the year on it. It says Pebbles. Kind of looks like back in the Woodstock era. Just the colors and the vibe that I'm feeling in the 70s and stuff like that. Then we've got a poster signed by the Guess Who. I'm sure maybe some of you guys know who that is. Signed by all of them. And it says For Don. That was the gentleman's name that we kind of bought all this stuff from. The guy that passed. And then we got Black Hawk. I guess that's that group. And their signatures. So that's kind of just a taste of, excuse me, some of the stuff that we got. Like I said, I only spent $48 at that sale. And we got the potential. I've made my money triple back already on that. Just selling off. But we got some of that stuff listed. I seen a chat. What's up, Posada? Glad to see somebody's here. Only cents is a fire deal. Yeah. 20 cents an item because I spent $48 and it was like 200 and some items. So it averaged out to about 20 cents. And I couldn't have been more than happy. I didn't feel like I was robbing the people because they came up with the price. I left it up to them. I mean, that's the way it is. And I do want to apologize to everybody, me coughing and stuff, still trying to get over this sickness. Example also, I went to a sale a couple weeks ago, and this was I don't know nothing about this. It looked like something from overseas. I don't know what it is. It just looks like a freak show, if you want my opinion. Anybody here know about G-War? G-War, the skull, head, face. It's the name of this one. It is a movie, but it caught my eye, and it was in a bin, and I was like, I've never seen anything like this. Look at this dude on the back, kind of a weirdo. And I was like, this is just kind of a crazy looking movie. And I looked at the disc, and the disc was good. And I went up to the lady, and I was like, how much is this? And she said it's 50 cents. So I took it on a limb. Then I went to the car, scanned it. Oh my God. That movie right there is selling for $50. So I got it listed up. Sealed copies of that stuff is like over 100. And I kind of looked it up. I looked that up. If you want to see what G-War is, look it up on YouTube. You can watch some of their clips, trailers. It is kind of a weird show, is all I'm saying, or a movie or whatever. But yeah, pretty cool find there. Another find, crazy find. This was about a month ago. Also, when I found this, actually just sold the iPad that I bought from that sale today. It went out. Bought it for $2, sold it for $30. It was a first generation iPad, so nothing crazy, but I wasn't going to leave it when she told me it was $2. It can't get any more updates on it, so it's kind of just stuck in time. But people do collect those and try to make a set of every Apple product. I know they do it with the iPhones, stuff like that, so that's probably maybe what was going on there. Not sure what they've done with it or what they're going to do. Really don't care. They paid. It's their business. But got a couple digital cameras. The same day that I bought that, and the next week when I listed on Monday, listed the camera for like $120. It sold within 15 minutes. When that happens, it makes me think that I listed it way too cheap. And I'm sure some of you have done that with items or something. If you've ever sold anything before, you're like, well, that was kind of priced too cheap. But I kind of was right with the market, but there wasn't really any listed. So maybe there were some people watching that specific item, and when it pops up, they kind of just jumped on it and bought it instantly. So that was kind of crazy. But found this Fahrenheit 32 by Dior at the same sale, and I was like, Dior is high dollar. I knew that. And I was like, this lady was letting the stuff fly off the shelves. I actually bought a couple video games from them too. I think I bought Barnyard for PS2, which is like a $20 game. And I bought the Bratz doll video game. That's like a $15 game. And it seems like I bought one more, but I'm not sure. Can't remember. But anyways, found this. This is a tester. Like one that would be like at Macy's or Dior or anywhere like that. You know, where you go in, you test it. Well, I got to looking, and you can't really see up in there, but if you hold it up to the light, this bottle is not even really been used, so it's basically still brand new. Obviously not in box sealed because it's a tester, but it's basically brand new. None really used out of it. But I looked that up there at the sale, and I was like, oh my God. Now, I got to get mine sold like everybody else did, or some of them. There's tons of them listed. But if you had this new in box, it's going for about $800. But like this tester version, it's about $200 on the low end, close to like $280 on the high end. So I think I've got mine at $250, and I only gave a whopping 50 cents for this at the sale. Now, I'm giving a lot of my secrets away, but you know, hey, kind of wanted to try this live first, see what everybody thought about it, and then kind of show from here on out, maybe weekly or something. We'll figure it out if it takes off and people like it. But then now I just got to get that sold. That's incredible though, and you can do this any given weekend, maybe in your area at yard sales, garage sales. You know, it's something I want to do for a long time, and I finally stepped out on a limb, and actually I've went in full head, steam ahead, so to speak, this year with doing it, and I've done really good with it. So I'm excited about it, and I'm hoping I can continue it on. I know once yard selling season's over, we're going to have to take a step back and figure out something, but we'll figure that out when that bridge gets here. This is off subject, but I'm going to probably be closing this out real soon. I just wanted to show y'all this weekend, this weekend, it's not even weekend yet. Yesterday, I went to Edward McKay's. I find a lot of stuff at Edward McKay's. Picked up this Checkers or Wreckers. This is literally like not even a year or two old, I don't think. When did this car come out? It ain't that old. 2021, 22, somewhere. Only paid $9.95 for it. And nothing is wrong with this car. We're going to get it signed, though. And it is Dale Jr. from 2014, but it was Checkers or Wreckers made, like at Bristol when he raced this and he crashed out and stuff. It's got all the damage and stuff like that. That's why it looks like that on the side. But like I said, couldn't believe that was priced as cheap as it was. Sometimes at that place you can get that lucky, but a lot of times they're going to put those cars at like 25 bucks. But I about fell out when I seen that for $9.95. I was like, holy crap. Excuse me. Grayson was like, too bad I didn't get to that first, because if I would have, you wouldn't have gotten that. What's up, Josh? What's up, man? Can you believe I found that for that price? I mean, literally, are you kidding me? $9.95. If you're just coming in, I got this a couple weeks ago there. $4.95 for that Petty Pez dispenser. I actually picked this up last week at a yard sale. Never had seen a Richard Petty watch like that. It's a cheapo watch, like it's legit cheap. But I thought it was pretty neat. Never had seen it. Maybe they were predicting the future with the sponsors. I was watching in the back in delay. Gotcha. Well, hey, I've been doing good, right, man? No lie on this stuff. I've got stuff that I'm not able to show because it's out there in the storage building. It's bigger items. I recently sold a VHS player. Guys, if you see VHS players, don't knock them, because some of them are worth. I got one given to me by an older lady at a sale, and she gave me a bunch of movies. And I took those movies, and I've sold off some of them. I just took some of the DVDs that she gave me. It was like the old Western films, like the old cult flicks back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, that crazy stuff, and sold them off to Edward McKay's. Took store credit, got $109, so I got some money to spend there. That was pure profit on my end. Kind of gives me play money down there to find some stuff if I want to. And she gave me, I bought some monster films, like, you know, the old Frankenstein, Creature from the Black Lagoon, all that old stuff like that from the 50s, 30s. And G-War is a big metal gore band. Don't know anything about it, but kind of looks like a weirdo film. I mean, I'm not going to watch it. It just looks like a freak show. Not my cup of tea. But I was like, holy crap, when I found that. And that exact movie's going for like 40 to 50, if I remember correctly. So that's crazy. Crazy finds, even down to that Metallica tape. That needs to sell quick. I want my $120, but you just got to be patient. I've learned that. And, you know, some stuff you have to set on for a couple weeks. Some of the stuff I've had to set on for a couple months. But mostly, overall, it usually moves pretty good. So, big time. Oh, wow. Big ties. Yeah. So, that's probably why. That's why I don't really care for it anyways. It's just not my cup of tea. But pretty crazy. Like I said, guys, I wanted to share kind of what... That's kind of where... One of the things, I have not had the time to come on here like I used to. If you guys can see, we don't post every day anymore. I just don't really have that type of time to do it. I haven't been ripping a lot, which I feel bad. I've took a step back, but I'm still collecting. My die-cast has really been my main thing. But I guess, you know, we can hang out for a little bit longer. It's not quite 11. I don't normally go live this late. I ripped this last night with Grayson. I'll show you what we pulled. Crazy. I think this box was meant for me. Just insane what I did get. Now it's all over the place here, it looks like. Kind of tried to put together, see what I had of the set. There are some crazy good looking cards in this Donruss. Check out this new royalties. We got Unleashed now in Donruss. Looks good. There's a William Byron Elite Series. Looks like that this year. A new insert revved up. Looks pretty cool. There's another revved up. Check that out, Josh. I know you like Daryl Jarrett. Here is a new one, Metal Masters. Chase Elliott on that one. Power Squad is another new set insert. There's the Under the Lights this year. I'm really liking it. They've got that gloss feel again to them. Same thing as last year. So let's see. There's a Kevin Harvick numbered to 199. Let's see here. Here's the way the optics are looking. There's a Brad. Harrison Burton. I was supposed to go to NHRA, but I don't have time. LOL. I understand. Here's one of the new rookies, Parker Chase. There's another one, Jake Drew. What's up, Chuck? Let's see here. I thought I had my Larsons pulled. Yeah, here we go. I actually pulled one of the personality cards, 70 of 75 Dale Jr. there. Those are a little bit tougher, I think, to pull. Here's a Larson Unleashed. It was a crazy Larson box. I was happy. Elite Series. Under the Lights. Yes, this is the new Donruss. Here's the Race Kings look for this year. I like the diamond. July 8th, I'm going to be busy. Going to go to Mid-Ohio, then later drive to Oh, wow. Holy crap. It's a busy day. Check out the Race Kings Petty. Love that. Royalty. Awesome, man. Yeah, go for it. I pulled a Petty to 25. And then pulled a Petty to 49. So, at least to say I was happy. Pulled this also, a Marvel's Petty. Those were tough to pull last year. Here was one of my hits, Daniel Suarez. I know I should have filmed this because I would have had a lot of views, but whatever. Grayson wanted to rip with me. I guess I could have done. There's no excuse as to why I didn't rip this on video. But whatever. 200 of 250 red for Ryan Newman. And then I pulled some Deegans also. For 75, I think I gave 72 for these. There's a Deegan optic. But, like I said, I was happy with the box. Couldn't complain. Like I said, I love the Race Kings look this year. There's Kyle Busch. I'm already telling my voice is trying to go out. Larson. I haven't talked a whole lot as of late. I'm sure my wife is like, thank you. But we're coming back, so to speak. I've missed, honestly, being able to come on and do videos. The video I think I posted up yesterday for my birthday. I was having some times. I feel bad when I'm having to blow my nose and coughing and all that crazy, nasty crap. But whatever. It is what it is. For the people that want to watch it, they'll watch it anyways. For those that don't, they won't. That's just how I see it. But, like I said, also, your Larson checker flag, sweet. Yeah, I don't think I have that. I still haven't even looked. But I'm pretty sure that was one that I didn't have. I'm going to have to take a step back from the Larsons as much. You know why, Josh. But, nonetheless, I did get in there under the shelf over there. I got in the 2023 Larson 124. And I recently got in Hailie Deegan, the 07 car. And I think that's it. Grayson's gotten in some 164s. Even if you have it, good. Hey, it was a good deal. I don't think I do, though. I really don't think I do. I would be able to tell you if I took the box out, but I'm not going to dig it out from under the bed. But like I say, kind of a different live stream. That's what I've been up to as of late a lot. And that's kind of what I've started doing. It's helped a lot with financial problems and stuff. If, we've had them. But hopefully I can sell off a lot of more of this stuff. And if you're ever interested in checking out the eBay, just feel free to reach out and I can shoot you the link. Maybe there's something on there you want. I don't know. But anyways, different is good. Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. So I took a shot in the dark, and this year I've really went in hard on it. And so far, really been doing good with it. And hopefully I stay that way on it. So, guys, I am going to head off because I don't want to lose my voice completely. But shoot me your link. All right, I will. I'll shoot it over to you on a message. Like I said, it's just kind of a bunch of odds and ends. Not a whole lot of cards related. And I'm constantly updating stuff on there. I just listed that Guitar Hero. I know I listed the Jeff Gordon, those cameras, and that Messiah collection. That's really a cool little deal there. I like that. I almost wanted to keep it and put it up on the Christmas tree, but got to get rid of it. Can't keep everything. So I'm going to head off, guys. I enjoyed it. Thank you for those who have stopped in. I didn't think we would maybe see many people. We've had maybe consistently 3 at all times. But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. And for those of you who are going to rewatch this and we're watching it in the rewatch mode, we appreciate that as well. And we will see you guys real soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the weather changes. It's been raining here all week. So we're hoping we can get to Bowman Gray. I was actually going to go to Ace tomorrow night and watch the Modified Smart Tour race. But I don't think that's going to happen. It's going to be raining, and hopefully it clears out for Saturday and we can get going. So thank you guys for hanging out. Excuse me. And this is Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys, and we will see you guys later. Take care, guys. God bless.